Assalamu alaikum, my fellow patient viewers. Yeah, I know, I haven't uploaded in a while. But before you attack that unsubscribe button, sit down and hear me out, boys, gals, and others. When I started off making stuff on this channel, and even some time before that, I had, and still have, folders full of videos from anti-Islamists and just general stupid people of different categories on my SD card that me and some friends watched, and I was determined to make videos against all of them. I quickly learned just how tall of a task that would be. Sometime before Ramadan, I finished up my video on David Wood claiming that God can die, and thought that I was ready to get the ball rolling. Again, reality smacked me in the face, as well as Taraweeh. Preparing for that every night that month became a nightmare. After some time, when I got the hang of it a bit more, I started recording a lot more scripts that are still, to this day, unfinished, and decided to work on a series of videos refuting David Wood and the other ulama of Act 17 apologetics. I got to work on the writing and the research and went through as many of his videos as I could that I felt were worth responding to at least. But I was still waiting on some of the material from others that I still didn't have access to. Even now, I still don't have all of it. The plan was to make all of them at once and then upload them periodically. I can still probably do that, but I don't know if I will. It's just way too big a task, and I don't know if I have the hard drive space for that. Some time passed, and I started watching a lot of other videos and having conversations with a few interesting people, and exploring some really stupid, awful, and dark places. This all kinda helped polish up my methods, which is what led me to changing my approach a bit, and caused my long pause on uploads. Believe me, I haven't been sitting on my butt this whole time. I've had quite a few interesting adventures on Discord. When I was directed to Mr. Batman and did my video on him, I did not expect this channel to blow up the way that it did. I honestly thought that was just going to be your typical run-of-the-mill refuting anti-Islamic nonsense type of video, but mashallah, Pondering Soul gave it a huge shout-out. I sincerely thank Pondering Soul for giving me such a shout-out on the pulpit of the Muslim Twitter Discord server. I thought I would capitalize on that with more videos, but then, life, once again, smacked me in the face. On the 11th of August, I was suddenly notified that my school was starting back again the next day, and I had to set up my online courses. Due to the nature and schedule of this schooling, my ability to continue uploading videos got halted severely. And now, while I still plan on continuing, I can't say that my uploads will be consistent, especially as this school year progresses, getting closer to the exams. If you want to learn more about me and my behind-the-scenes adventures on Discord, and maybe a little insight on my real-world obstacles, follow the link in the description, which will lead you to the Muslim Twitter server where I am. Tag me. So, the Act 17 Apologetics series is still definitely in the works, although, rather than making them all at once and then releasing them with an awesome trailer, I'll probably just get to them when I can and release them when I can. There are many of them to look forward to, by the way. I think if I do it that way, they can slowly start building up in popularity and help destroy David Wood's credibility, as though he hasn't destroyed most of that already. I still want to continue the Chronicles of J. Smith series. There are so many talk show episodes to get through, and they're all so fun. I got a video on Kamal Salim, Sheikh Erkan Kanner, DCCI Ministries, Pastor Steven Anderson, More Fun with Islam Critiqued, Jason Burns' Scholarship.
You don't acknowledge your bias. I acknowledge my bias, but my bias is better than your bias.
Christians Not Understanding the Book of Revelation, a bunch of other stuff, and of course, Sister Dawood. I also have a conceived plan to rip apart the most famous atheist gospel, the God Delusion, in a long and lengthy detailed series of videos, as well as some other wonderful atheistic content. Some of these are barely done, so they might take a long time to get done. I want to make it clear that I do plan on working on all of these, so no matter how long it takes, wallahi, unless I'm dead, I am putting some kind of work into it. These things take time, especially when you don't live alone and can barely find the time to record this stuff. Alright, I hope you guys stay safe and healthy. COVID-19 is, kinda bad and all that. Try not to catch it. Stick back and wait for the show to continue, or come chill with me on Muslim Twitter. You can ask me how my life is going and all. Don't ask questions that are too personal. Oh, by the way, although I don't have much of a following, so I'm sure this won't matter much, if I can advertise any Islamic refutation channel, it would be Bring Your Proof, Hatu Burhanakum. You'll see that he's one of the channels that I featured on my homepage. He makes a lot of well-researched videos against scholars like Colin, an apostate prophet, and he mainly refutes the ridiculous allegations against Quran preservation. All of his videos are well-researched, and you should all check it out and take notes. Believe me, watching and studying these videos will help you in the long run. Anyways, that's it with the announcements. I gotta get to work on all this. Assalamu alaikum. And I am the last Skywalker.
Who are you, Ray Skywalker?
No, woman!